Who wants to win a trip? Maybe an international trip for two to Munich, Germany. Who wants to win a computer? Maybe a brand new Lenovo laptop. Keep on listening to find out how you can enter for your chance to win.
Do you love winning? Do you love winning prizes for free? Well, we do too. Welcome to the Sweeping Up Sweepstakes podcast and YouTube channel, where we talk all about sweepstakes, contests, and giveaways. Oh my! Find out tips and tricks to enter smarter and increase your chances of winning. Now, here is your host that likes to boast from coast to coast about the most prizes he has won, Billy J.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Sweeping Up Sweepstakes, a podcast and YouTube channel all about sweepstakes, contests, and giveaways. I am your host, Billy J. As Nicole said, I've won numerous prizes, including trips, computers, gift cards, and so much more over the last 20 plus years. On today's episode, I would like to talk about a grand prize that I won in the past, give you a tip or trick to help you enter sweepstakes, contests, and giveaways smarter, and increase your chances of winning, and then we will finally talk about a couple of sweepstakes that you may want to enter before they end. Let's first talk about a grand prize that I won in the past. As I stated in the first episode, I mentioned about a trip to Las Vegas that my dad won, thanks to me entering his name into the sweepstakes that I wasn't old enough to enter for myself at the time. Well, this grand prize I won was under my name. I won a trip to New York City. I had won the grand prize for the West Side Story sweepstakes through Turner Classic Movies. It was a 4-day, 3-night trip to New York City. Round-trip air, airport transfers, hotel stay across from Central Park, professional makeup makeover, which my dad and I passed on that. Instead, they gave us a choice of choosing tickets to a Broadway play or tickets to see the Mets play. We opted for the tickets to see the Mets baseball team play. When we were there in New York City, we decided against seeing the Mets game due to it was going to rain, and it was also on the opposite side of New York, so it would be a very long commute there and back. We did do some sightseeing in Times Square, Central Park, Statue of Liberty, Wall Street, Coney Island, Ground Zero, and etc. My dad was very impressed that I could follow the subway map. He was glad I figured it out, as he would have been lost. Prize also included 12-month floral delivery from 1-800-Flowers. Every month, I would get flowers in a box, which were mostly roses. I also received a DVD player and a West Side Story DVD. We also received $250 for wardrobe allowance per person, which was a total of $500. They sent us a check, so we were able to use that money towards other expenses not covered under the trip. The approximate retail value was $5,000. There were also some first prize winners that received a DVD player and a West Side Story DVD. Also, there were second prize winners that just won a West Side Story DVD. Overall, it was a great grand prize win. We had a great time in New York City for the very first time. Moving right along to the next section of our show, let's talk about a tip and trick to help you enter sweepstakes, contests, and giveaways smarter and increase your chances of winning. This episode's tip is to use Autofill in your internet browser. I use Google Chrome, which has an autofill feature. A lot of the sweepstakes contest entry forms out there are pretty similar. They ask for your name, address, email address, phone number, date of birth, and etc. After you enter a few sweepstakes, Google Chrome will prompt you to use autofill, so you just have to click on your name on the pop-up menu, and then it fills out the rest of the form. This helps to speed up the process of you entering sweepstakes, so that you can enter more sweepstakes faster. Make sure to look over the form after it has been autofilled to make sure the form is filled out correctly. Sometimes the date of birth is missing or other fields are missing. If you enter and submit the form and there's an error on it, then it's your fault for not verifying the information is correct. Can't blame Google or anything else. So make sure you look over that form. Also, There are programs such as RoboForm that do about the same thing, as well as they have other features. But make sure don't use a third-party program that will auto-submit your entry into a sweepstakes contest giveaway. Most sweepstakes rules ban the use of auto-submit. So autofill is good, auto-submit bad. Before moving on to the final section of our episode, I have some questions to ask from you. Have you liked and followed us on Facebook yet? If you haven't yet, check us out on facebook.com/sweepingupsweepstakes. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Just search for Sweeping Up Sweepstakes. Now it's time to move on to some sweepstakes contest giveaways that you may want to enter and win. First sweepstakes you may want to enter before it expires is the Escape to Salvatore sweepstakes. Pioneer Beer is giving away a trip for two to Munich, Germany in March 2022, including airfare, accommodations, and passes for attendance at the 2022 Salvatore Fest for one afternoon or one evening. The approximate retail value of this grand prize is $3,500. There are also 10 additional prizes of 6 Pioneer Salvatore chalice glasses and 1 Pioneer Salvatore scarf. Approximate retail value for this second prize is $30. This is a one-time entry per person or email address. You need to enter before 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on March 15th, 2021. This sweepstakes is open to U.S. residents, excluding residents of West Virginia. You must be 21 years of age or older at time of entry. Enter the sweepstakes as soon as possible. The next giveaway is called the ALGS Winter Circuit Giveaway. You can enter to win a Lenovo Legion 7i laptop with Intel Core i7 processor with NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Super Graphics. The approximate retail value is $1,480. Additional prizes to be given away are to 3 winners are the Lenovo Legion 5i 15-inch laptop with Intel Core i7 processor and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 graphics, or 2 people will win a Lenovo Legion Y44W wide monitor. You can enter daily. You have to be at least 18 years of age to participate. It's available globally, so yes, Canadian residents, you can enter to win too. The last day to enter is Saturday, March 27th, 2021. You can find the links to enter the giveaway and sweepstakes in the description of this YouTube episode on YouTube, or in the episode notes of the podcast that you are listening to. You can also check our website, www.sweepingupsweepstakes.com, for these links and so much more. Well, that about wraps up the second episode of Sweeping Up Sweepstakes podcast and YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed listening or watching this episode. Thank you very much for your time. On next week's episode, we'll talk about another grand prize that I have won in the past, give you a tip or trick to help you enter sweepstakes, contests, and giveaways smarter and increase your chances of winning. And then we will finally talk about a couple of sweepstakes that you may want to enter before they end. And finally, have you won a grand prize, an unusual prize, or anything at all? Feel free to let us know what you have won. You can reach us on our social media, or you can email us at sweepingupsweepstakes@gmail.com. Until next time, happy winning, everyone.
That's it for this week's episode of the Sweeping Up Sweepstakes podcast and YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us. We would appreciate it if you would rate, review, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Feel free to like and comment on our YouTube videos. You can subscribe and click the bell notification on YouTube to be notified of the next weekly episode. Engage with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram by searching for Sweeping Up Sweepstakes. Check out www.sweepingupsweepstakes.com for more information and how to give your support. Until next time, happy winnings, everyone!